start? We've started, bro.
Yeah, oh, have we?
Yeah.
So there's in proteins there are 4 different types of bonds, as we've covered. From weakest to strongest is H bonds, and then you have hydrophobic groups, which isn't really a bond, but it sort of works to fold the protein away from water and make it generally insoluble. Then you have ionic bonds, which are relatively strong, and then you have at the strongest disulfide, which is very strong indeed. These come together to form one of 2 main types of proteins. They're either globular, which have lots of strong bonds on the inside,
spherical,
and to make them have a spherical shape, and fibrous, which have hydrophobic groups on the outside and don't come together. They just form long, straight chains,
making them insoluble.
And we're going to look at 3 examples for each. So, first of all, we're going to look at insulin, which is a hormone that travels through the blood. This means it is relatively small, but it's also has to be soluble, which it is.
What about pepsin?
Pepsin is an enzyme which mostly functions in the stomach, but due to that it breaks down proteins, which isn't very good. So what they do when inside the cell, when synthesizing pepsin, they put a cap over the active side, so that way it gets out of the cell. It's still soluble, so it travels through the bloodstream, then it loses the extra amino acids to become pepsin to break down proteins.
Yep.
And then finally we have insulin.
Hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin is a conjugated protein because it has
a prosthetic group.
Prosthetic groups. Each of the 4 dipeptide chains has a an iron oxide at the end within it, and due to that, it's obviously conjugated protein.
It has no protein core.
It has
no protein
core, and because it's soluble, it travels through the blood.
Yeah.
Fibrous proteins, on the other hand, are hydrophobic because they have hydrophobic R groups on the outside and don't come together to form spherical shapes. They just go straight on.
Yeah.
For example, there's keratin, which is what's in your hair.
Yeah.
Well, there's all sorts of other places. Then we have
what's it called?
Collagen. Collagen forms twisty alpha helixes, and then when lots of these alpha helixes come and loop together, it forms a collagen molecule, and then when lots of these collagen molecules come and twist together, that forms a collagen chain, which are very, very strong. And because of all the hydrogen bonds and disulfide bonds between them, and because of that, they're used in connective tissues like in your knee.
Yeah.
And
elastin.
Finally, we have elastin, which is also used in connective tissues. It's lots and lots of short chains which are connected together through like disulfide, I think. And then because of that, because it's just lots of chains that are connected, it can stretch and squish quite well, which makes it useful for like this. Because proteins come from the DNA sequencing, what we've done is we've gotten all of the DNA in the body and formed the human genome completely, and we can read from that, and from that we can build proteins, synthetic proteins, which are useful for purposes. I was out of breath that entire thing.